Purity Mboe's dream to rear goats started when she realized that her children were allergic to cow milk.
And we therefore got a goat just to ensure that our children have enough milk rather than taking black tea. It's not our culture to take black tea, and especially for the children. So this milk, the first goat was lonely, so we got 3 more goats from Mboe and Mitiana. There was a goat project around that area, and there were 2, one Toggenburg, one Sannen, and a Toggenburg male. And when they gave birth, they all gave birth once, they kidded once, and we were having 10 liters instead of the 2 liters we needed. So we were looking for a way of disposing this milk because the goats were increasing very fast. We didn't know that is the phenomenon. And then the milk was too much. So as we were looking for the markets, we discovered that many people have been looking for this milk, and therefore we saw an opportunity and we rolled in.
After starting with only 1 goat, the dairy goat farm known as Mashambani, located in Mukono, now has over 300 goats.
The dairy goat sector is still at its infancy in Uganda, and it's not because these farmers don't want the milk. Actually, many farmers want goat's milk, but the issue is how do they maintain these goats? One thing, they're exotic, they will need a lot of medical care, and they will also need some nutrition planning, which the farmers have no idea. As an individual, while I will really want to recruit more outgrowers so that I'm able to cover the whole of Uganda and probably go to the export sector, I also need the facilitation to train and follow up, because one day training will not help.
African Union Inter-African Bureau for Animal Resources and the Resilient Feed and Fodder Systems Project is supporting Uganda to have a vibrant feed and fodder system to ensure that farmers like Purity have feed for their animals all year round.
Traditionally, because the feed was readily available, because we were having fewer numbers that we are keeping, people could hardly think about packaging food for those extreme times of the year when the food is not available. But as we look at the numbers doing intensification, you're realizing that we are most likely going to be cut short by the quantities of food available. So if you have a functional food and fodder system that ensures that there is available, cost-effective feed and fodder throughout the entire production cycle, then we are ensuring that there are no start-stop gaps within the production cycles.
Mboe plants her own fodder for the animals and has allocated land for growing mixed pastures.
So you are not so sure that whether this food you're buying is tailored for goats, or it is tailored for cows, or it's tailored for horses or any other animal. So specifically we looked at what can help our goats, and therefore that is how we ended up growing our own foods. And what do we usually grow? The most common one, you know, everybody knows, sweet potato vines, amaragara. Then we have a region called desmodium. We have jack bean, we have lablab. And then in terms of grasses, we have pak chong, we have mulatto. We have 5 levels of mulatto, 1, 2, cayman. There are so many.
According to Mboe, goat farming is a profitable venture that can be useful, especially in women economic empowerment. Adia Nakote, Rashid Nahoho, UBC.